Hello and welcome to the auditoronline taxed and tax-free webinar. In the taxed and tax-free webinar, we're going to show you how to deal with various types of payments which a super fund can receive and treat them, and calculate the members' taxed and tax-free proportions of their members' accounts. And we also offer a working paper that will assist clients, depending on what software they're already using, but could assist clients to calculate the tax and untaxed, the tax and tax-free portions of their client members' statements. But it could also just show you the concepts behind it. Some of the computer systems have a lot of automatic journals and things going on, and it's not always easy to work out what's going on behind the scenes. So this just shows you the logic and the rationale of how to calculate it, and so you can see whether your system's doing what you think it's doing and what's actually happening. So it's still very useful to have a look at this. Okay, well, in terms of calculating taxed and tax-free components, the very first step is that you need to have a look at the different types of payments that a super fund might receive. What happens if a member makes an after-tax contribution? That'd be tax-free, of course, wouldn't it? That's probably the easiest possible one. If an employer makes a tax-deductible contribution, taxed or untaxed? What if you get a co-contribution from the government, taxed or I shouldn't say untaxed, taxed or tax-free? What if you get proceeds from insurance? Is that taxed or tax-free? What if you get excess concessional contributions? Taxed or tax-free? What about spouse contributions? Taxed or tax-free? What about the proportion of a pension income that relates to the crystallized proportions in the fund, in the pension fund? Taxed or tax-free? What about earnings during the accumulation phase? Taxed or tax-free? What about proceeds from the small business sale rolled into a super fund? Taxed or tax-free? What about contributions made to a non-complying super fund? Taxed or tax-free? What about salary sacrifice contributions? Taxed or tax-free? What about self-employed contributions where tax deductions are claimed? What about rollovers from other complying super funds? Taxed or tax-free? Well, what about transfers from reserves? Well, the list is quite extensive, and that's probably not all of them. Quite a few situations to consider there. Come and see my webinar at worldwideweb.auditoronline.net to find out the answers to these questions and a lot more things that you need to know in order to calculate the taxed and tax-free proportions of a member's fund in an SMSF. www.auditoronline.net auditoronline.net. I look forward to seeing you there, and you'll receive CPD points for attending the webinar as well.